20.000 warten seit 17 Stunden auf Jimi Hendrix. Um 12 Uhr mittags kommt der Popfürst hinter der Bühne an. Er bezieht den bereitgestellten Salonwagen, um sich fit zu machen für den Auftritt, der mit 70.000 Mark bezahlt werden musste. Und er lässt seine Fans eine weitere Stunde warten. Es ist sein letztes großes Festival.
there's different things coming up. They got the Traffic and the Family, a lot of these groups that you don't hear about all the time. You know, they're happening as far as music-wise, but as far as, you know, they're really stuck up on like ballads and you know, pop. We're all screwed up right now. So.
You can get it straightened out?
Yeah, as soon as we get over there. That's right.
What are you going to do? You have another LP coming?
Yeah, we're done working right now. It's finished, completely finished. It'll be out in about 10 days. So
yeah.
It's called Electric Lady now.
Electric Lady?
Yeah.
No, did you do anything? Sorry. Did you do anything on the LP that?
Teeny little song.
Did you get a chance to sing?
Yeah.
Did you sing it?
Yeah, he has a song called A Little Bit Strange. This is the beginning track on one of the sides. It's the fourth side of the LP. He has a beginning track on one of the sides. He's not eventually singing this Excuse me.
Is that a cold hay fever?
No, it's a change of climate.
Yeah.
Coming from, what was it, Salt Lake all the way to Denver, and then Los Angeles.
Yeah,
all this ones, you know. But like him and Mitch are singing this English rock type thing. It's called A Little Bit Strange. It's a good song.
This revival in the blues and this means
It's like Spanish revival. You know, all I know, you know, I'm just playing the way I feel. If it sounds like blues, we don't, you know, call it anything you want. But it's no revival key. Because why go back into the past, you know? Why go back there and drag out blue suede shoes? Just because it's supposed to be hip to revive rock, you know? Which is a drag in the first place, because those people have done the pain and the, you know, they're not offering you anything this very instant, are they? There's so many musicians right now playing 20 times better than any Chuck Berry or any Fat Stone or anybody. I'm not putting these people down. I'm just saying that the music is better now, and people just don't even know it. It's right in their faces. They don't even know how to accept it because it's, you know, it's just so much better. And they have to have gimmicks and imagery to go by. If they don't have these things to go by, then they don't know nothing about music. That's the way some people think, which is a big fat drag sometimes.
Do you ever surprise yourself in some of the things you come up with when you play? You find yourself in a completely different classics. Do you find yourself playing things that you've heard before a long time? Or does it come
I don't even know, because I don't even think about what I'm actually playing or what I can play. I just want to listen to what Noel and Jimmy are playing, and it's big rare. Like, I hope they listen to me. Because actually we never know what we're doing on stage, maybe until you might record it one night, listen to it, and then you might actually get some enjoyment from it. Maybe. You might just think it's a big fat drag.
We've been together for about 2 solid years, and we've been playing Purple Haze and One Rosemary, Hey Joe, Foxy Lady. We've been playing all these songs, which I really think are groovy songs, and we've been playing all these songs for 2 years. So quite naturally, we start improvising here and there. And there's other things we want to turn on to the people, you know. As long as they're aware that we're trying to be a music group, regardless of what we might look like, or, you know.
But I was digging.
Jimmy, when you came over to England, did it occur to you that perhaps a lot of American artists had come over to England and made it, whereas they hadn't in America?
No, I wasn't thinking about nothing but the idea of going to England. That's all I was thinking about. Because I like to travel. You know, one place bores me too long, so I have to, you know, try to see if I can get something together by moving somewhere else. That's why I'm glad we got this group. And the idea of England, this was the idea of England itself. So, wow, you know, I've never been there before.
The albums, as far as the progression of them from, you know, the first one, Are You Experienced, and then up through Axis, Bold as Love, and finally Electric Ladyland, you grew tremendously as far as the production in it. Did you work really very hard at getting this scene together, or did you find it came naturally
Well,
to you?
when we recorded our last LP, the Electric Ladyland, we was touring at the same time, which is hard to do, because that means you have to concentrate on 2 things. You have to do a good show tonight, and then plus tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, you have to go into the studios, you know. And so it was really hard. So I got down half the things that I really wanted to get down during that period. But see, like LPs to us are like personal diaries, you know. That's why I like all the other songs we did. I'm not saying they're better than anything else, but I just like them. I have personal feelings for anything that we recorded that we released, you know. But I just wish that we wasn't touring so much in that Electric Lady. We produced it ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't think that really from you know,
Well, it took
the
away
opening
from
of
the LP. First, well, all that moving around took away from the LP. But like, we're going to produce our next one, and our next one, you know, we're going to produce all our stuff.
At one straight thing.
Yeah, so then, so you learn about the studio a little more, about sounds, how to clear up your sounds, you know. I think we had very good ideas in the last one, but like, if it could have been just a tiny bit clearer and a little more dynamic, you know, well, I like the best of anything, you know. I think it really would have paid off.
What do you think as far as changes you're going through as you do it?
Yeah, right, exactly. That's the exact words. The changes that we're going through. You know, you can hear the changes from our experience, loud and brash and frustrated, you know, and rebellious and so forth. And then trying to maybe, with axes, then trying to maybe cool everything down a little bit and like bring some beautiful stories together and maybe say certain things here and there, you know.
Castles made of sand.
Yeah, for instance, yeah. And then if 6 was 9, you know.
Yeah.
And then people start picking on us all the time, and they're always saying, why don't you do this, why don't you do that? So well, give us a chance, you know, things happen in time. We're learning the studio. We want to do it all ourselves because we have definite ideas. And then, well, I don't know why
The Beatles
not.
didn't do it in Revolution.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. You know, they have all the, I don't know.
Jimmy, back in the days of Wilson Pickett and Little Richard and things like that, maybe it's painful to go back that
No,
far.
not at all, man. That's part of life.
Do you find that, were you doing any writing then yourself?
Yeah, I was
Any
writing.
lyrics?
Most of our experience came from that. Most of it did, you know, from the basic ideas of that. But there
And
was
that was
cluttered then.
a tired and
yeah.
frustrating time then.
Well, yeah, deep down inside it was, you know. I was trying to fool myself then, but it didn't, you know.
And then it started to happen with Are You Experienced?
Yeah, yeah, great.
It must really blow your mind though when you look back
Yeah,
at,
sure
at
does.
some of the at some of the other lyrics.
Oh no, but
You know,
I can dissect from those lyrics exactly what I was trying to say then, you know. Like most of the time then I was in a cloud of lostness, you know. I didn't know what was happening, and I was just there. So, oh well, and say, you know, just really ornery most of the time, you know. And now I have a basic, you know, I don't feel as lost now. Like I've been reborn about 2 times since then, you know. It sounds funny, but it's true.
No man, it doesn't sound
And like,
funny.
so now what I'm doing now is working on breaking it down, really, as a where it hits them right dead in the chest.
I know. What about plans now that Noel's producing his own group? Now, does this hit at his splitting from the Experience or what?
Not necessarily. The group itself will probably be together, you know, for a while. But like, as far as, don't forget, each individual person wants to do his own thing too. You know, that doesn't mean you have to break up the group.
Right.
You know, so then he's doing his own thing in the meantime, and I like to do my own thing in the meantime. So would Mitch. You know, that's what it's all about.
So it's not going to conflict.
Not necessarily, no. Not unless we wanted to.
Where do you think the music scene is heading as far as the popularization of blues is concerned? Do you think it's going to hurt the blues as such? And
No, when Hendrix came over to England, how did you guys first get connected with him as he was an American, known him?
There was this audition thing, you know, or whatever. I heard that there was an audition for the Animals going on in a club. And I was wandering around London with a guitar, a little bag and 10 shillings. So I went down there, and there's all these people milling about. And everybody was sitting around, we just played. And Chaz sort of said to me, "Can you play bass?" I said, "No." I said, "There's thousands of them." So he said, "Would you like a job?" So I went, boom, 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 I don't know. And then they said, "Come back the next day." They gave me £1. It's great. And Mitch came down, we all had to play. And they said, "Would you like to do some things?" So there was me and Mitch and Hendrix, and we did some rehearsals. And about a week later, we were doing a show at the Olympia in Paris.
I was talking to some little kids, you know.
Jimi Hendrix has arrived at the proportions of a superstar. Kind of bother you and Noel at all?
I don't see.
What kind of music do you want to get into now, Mitch?
I don't know, you know, music's all the same to me. It's only good and bad. There's different directions, you know, but that's it. I really can't tell. I mean, there are different kinds of, it's like, you know, there's different kinds of clothes you might happen to wear according to your moods. And there's different kinds of music.